get ready for prime time. Just get ready for prime time.
What do you think?
Get ready for prime time. Just get ready for prime time.
Tell them why.
Hi, this is Dion Ashman, your boy here on location in Yonkers, New York at the Neperhan Community Center for the Tau Nu Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Men's Cookoff. I'm joined here with Ms. Tyra Lindsay, who's the co-chair of this event. Tyra, sister, what's going on?
Oh, we are having a fantastic time today.
That is so much. Okay, here we go now. You gotta let me know, because this is an annual event, correct?
Yeah.
How did you ladies come up with the concept for having a men's cook-off?
Well, this is the 11th year of Bronx Men Are Cooking, and we wanted to give something to our brothers because I don't know if you're aware, but today is the last day of National Prostate Cancer Awareness Week.
Absolutely.
And so we wanted to celebrate our brothers as well as give something back to our brothers as well as the community as a whole. And celebrating what men love to do, which is cook and compete.
Get it on in the kitchen.
Cook and compete. So we have about 16 men here. We call them our chefs. They're
Absolutely.
volunteers.
Absolutely.
They go all out to make just some fantastic dishes, from salmon to barbecue ribs to wonderful desserts, sweet potato, cheesecake, and it's a quite fabulous day.
Now, when we look at an event like this, what kind of impact does this kind of event have on the people that actually make up the community?
I think it has a wonderful and tremendous impact because the proceeds from this fundraiser, and we also call it a friend raiser because it's a very affordable pricing ticket, but we're raising money for scholarships, college scholarships for young high school students. So we probably will award 10 to 12 scholarships next year from the monies that we raise today.
Tau Nu Omega Bronx chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated doing their thing right here at the Neperhan Center in the Bronx. In the Bronx.
Yes.
Right? In the Bronx, okay?
Well.
But we're hanging out in Yonkers right now. We're hanging out in Yonkers at the Neperhan Center, but Tau Nu Omega is actually a Bronx chapter, all right, of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Now, one more thing. If people want to get in contact with you for an upcoming event that the chapter is facilitating, how can they do that?
They can visit us easily on Facebook.com/Tau Nu Omega.
There it is. One more time and look right into the camera and let those people know.
You can visit us at Facebook.com/Tau Nu Omega.
I'm Dion Ashman on location once again at the Tau Nu Omega Men's Cook-Off, and I'll be right back with more right after this.
What do you think?
Get ready for prime time. Just get ready for prime time.
Tell them why.
It's your boy Dion Michael Ashman here for Get Ready for Primetime TV. Still on location here at the Men's Cook-Off, sponsored by the Tau Nu Omega chapter from Bronx, New York, actually. But we're hanging out in Yonkers at the Neperhan Center. Ladies, this is a wonderful event, and we just recently had Sister Tyra on camera talking to the audience. Now, tell me about your involvement and why you are so passionate about this event.
Well, my involvement, I am the first vice president from the program chair, so I oversee all of the programs that the chapter does. I'm going to let you know
Sister Aisatu Kano, please.
I am the president of the chapter, and we're very passionate about this event because, first of all, our organization is dedicated to service to all mankind. We're a 103-year-old organization, and we've been committed to that motto from the very beginning. This particular event is very important to us because it's an opportunity for us to celebrate the men in our community, but at the same time to bring recognition to prostate cancer awareness. So while people are having a good time enjoying the culinary delights that the men in our community are making, we also make sure that we're educating those who are here, not only the men but the women, about prostate cancer awareness. Certainly the men, because that is an issue that they face, but certainly the women in their lives because we want them to have the information to help them know what's going on with that disease.
Now, when we talk about our young men, what kind of impact do you think an event like this has when our young men see this kind of activity taking place in young people?
Well, definitely, I mean, when it comes to the younger guys that's here, A, they see the importance of being checked for prostate cancer either for their fathers or grandfathers or later on for them because it may be something that they overlook. And then it's a chance for them to be highlighted. Not only do we get men in the community, some are the husbands, the younger husbands of our stores, or the fathers or cousins or brothers that are out here participating. As you can see, they take their craft very seriously.
Oh, absolutely.
So, this is the day that they officially get the title of chef, and they are very excited about it. They come in with their aprons, with their dishes, and they proudly stand behind it and serve it graciously to all of our guests, and they certainly enjoy it, and we enjoy having it.
Now, if people want to get in contact with the sisters of Tau Nu Omega, the Bronx, right, how can they do so?
Well, we do have a Facebook page, so certainly go to Facebook and Google Tau Nu Omega, and our page will come up. And we also have a website, taunuomega.org.
So that taunuomega.org for more information. Ladies, let me take this opportunity to thank you for joining us on the cameras of Get Ready for Primetime TV. And you, just know that you're welcome.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more Get Ready for Primetime TV right after this.
What do you think?
Get ready for prime time. Just get ready for prime time.
Tell them why.
Sisters, talk to us about your involvement with today's activities.
Okay, I'm a charter member of Tau Nu Omega chapter located in Bronx, New York. And this is our 11th Bronx Men of Cooking event that we run every year to raise money for scholarships. We provide scholarships for young students graduating from Bronx high schools.
Now, Sister Sally, this is also prostate awareness month.
Right. And the beginning of breast cancer.
In the beginning of breast cancer awareness.
So we are highlighting information on our tables on breast cancer and prostate cancer awareness. We have information on important signs and symptoms of both diseases, and it's just to bring awareness to the community about these common cancers that occur in Afro-Americans.
This is the 11th annual event that you all have. This men's cook-off has become a staple with Tau Nu Omega, and you two are charter members.
Yes, we are.
Talk to me about the progression from years 1 to 11.
Well, first of all, we started as 30 members, and over the years a lot of our members some have moved away, we've lost a few members, and we've continued to replenish our chapter, and we've always been loyal and faithful to our service in the Bronx community. We have several walks, the breast cancer walk we do every year. This prostate awareness is a signature event for the Bronx Men of Cooking event. So, we try to bring all this information to the community through our events, and they all help to support our scholarships.
It's fantastic. It's Dion Michael Ashman on location for Get Ready for Primetime TV at the Neverhand Community Center for the Tau Nu Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Men's Cook-Off. We'll be right back with more.
What do you think?
Get ready for prime time. Just get ready for prime time.
Tell them why.
Dion Michael Ashman here on location at the Neverhand Center in Yonkers, New York for the Tau Nu Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated Men Who Can Cook. Sister Finch, how are you?
I am great.
I have to ask you, how does it feel to be associated with today's event?
It feels great. It's I was a judge last year, so this is my second time around, and it's just I know that all of my sorors do amazing work, and this event is such a nice one because it not only benefits their scholarship fund, which is obviously paramount to all AKA chapters, but it's also great because it's such a fun event, and it's so nice to get to see the men, to see the fellas, the honeydews and the fathers and the brothers, and to see everybody out there to cook, and it's such a nice, warm, and friendly event. It just sort of invites people to get together and to know that they're always doing it for for Prostate Cancer Awareness Week, and that the proceeds benefit the scholarship fund. I mean, it's just a win-win situation all the way around. So I love this particular event.
Now, when we look at this being something that benefits the end of Prostate Awareness Month, what kind of impact do you think that has on the greater community?
I mean, I think any time, unfortunately, when it comes to, no offense, when it comes to black men and their health, I think that, especially with older men, I think that, you know, a lot of them are just from an era where the doctors were not necessarily, you know, the doctors weren't necessarily your friend. They didn't necessarily have your best interest at heart, and it didn't necessarily pay to go to the doctor in some communities. And so for a lot of the older men, and so it's important for the younger women, sometimes we're the one that have to take the person by the hand and say, you know what, no, it's time for you to go. So, you know, when we know about it, we can share that with the men in our lives, which is really incredibly important, because you never know where the life-saving is coming from.
Fantastic. Well, you heard it right here. It's Get Ready for Prime Time TV, joined here by our sister, Elise Finch. Keep it locked right here. We'll be right back with more.
What do you think?
Hey, we just ate, family, and the food was delicious. So make sure that you stay tuned for further coverage from Get Ready for Primetime TV. Until next time, stay safe and strong, and you definitely hold tight.
We gon' give it away.